And it all comes down to this. Justine Jukama, we are discussing Lana Del Rey. We are to your number one pick. What is your album? What is your song?
Okay, so my album is Born to Die, which is her oldest album that I'm mentioning. It's from 2012. It has on Spotify, it has different versions, like Paradise Edition, something version, something, something. I don't know. I'm just choosing the one with the most tracks. It has 24 songs. Jesus, Lana. Um, and yeah, you also have this on vinyl, so you know it's good because I made you buy it.
You did not make me buy it. You bought it for me. That was an actual gift for my birthday. So you were helping to keep me young when I turned 40. So I appreciate it.
Sorry, I made your wife buy it.
Either way,
But
it is a part of our vinyl
yeah.
collection, and I even snapped you the other day when I played that. It was foggy out. It was getting cool. The windows were down in the house or open in the house, and it was when the breeze hit. It was chilly indoors, and it was just like, you know what, this is a Lana night. So we put that album on, and Erin, our daughter from down the hallway, was even singing along to some of the songs. So Lana has definitely permeated our house, and yeah, this one's a special one to us too, and definitely is going to be one that whenever we're missing you a lot is going to be put on the vinyl, the turntable. So out of this record, obviously you're talking the one that has the most songs on it. That is not the edition that I have. That is on the digital. You can get all of them lumped into one thing. So is it going to be one of the ones on the vinyl I have, or is it going to be on the Paradise edition?
Um, well, the Paradise Edition that I'm looking at right now, it is two songs that have over a billion streams, which is Video Games and Summertime Sadness. So I know in this podcast, I'm a fan, I'm a listener as well, not just a star. Um, People usually say, "Oh yeah, you have definitely you know this band because you have heard this one song." Just for example, as with 21 Pilots, you have definitely heard "Summertime Sadness" or "Video Games" on a radio somewhere. It's just you can't escape it. She's an icon. She's everywhere, and she has been here for a long time. Um, but yeah, choosing one song off of this, it's a challenge. I'm still trying to think of one right now. I'm just reading them, and they're each one is just better than the previous one.
Well, while you're overlooking and really having to narrow it down to your favorite song. Again, it doesn't have to be the critically acclaimed best song. This is all about you. But just reading about Born to Die, critics and journalists agree that Born to Die influenced Lorde, Billie Eilish, Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, and many others. Taylor Swift actually named Del Rey as the most influential artist in pop. And Born to Die is one that constantly keeps coming up on lists. I keep seeing songs off of this album pop back up on the Billboard single charts. Like people all of a sudden are rediscovering or discovering for the first time and really hammering that point home. But it was actually listed as one of the best of lists of the 2010s, including NME ranking it as their number 10 pick of all albums of that decade. The Independent listed it as number 3, and The Guardian included it as number 70 on its 2019 list of the best 100 albums in the 21st century. So, needless to say, high praise not only from them, but our woman in the spotlight right now, Justine. Again, this is a huge record. Obviously, it's got emotional impact on me. Clearly, it's got emotional impact on you. But again, there are so many choices to go off of. And again, I think every time you listen to it, especially if you are a fan of Lana, I think it depends on every time you listen to it, what your vibe is. Because I know for me, the last time I spun it, the songs that really jumped out at me weren't the ones that I normally love the most. Again, you mentioned everybody pretty well knows Summertime Sadness. I think Born to Die is the one that I normally am really jazzed up and really get into, and Video Games too. But National Anthem hit different. this last go round.
Yeah, I love National Anthem. Oh, the Million Dollar Man. That one has a live version where people are just in tears when they listen to it. So if you find that somewhere off the dark web, you should, watch it, listen to it. This is what makes us girls is like it's like a it's it is what it sounds like. It is. This is what makes us girls. I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, Lolita, that was one of my faves when I was in America. American Ride. Oh, Cola is a fun one. If you ever listen to it, it has a funny intro and yeah. Also Body Electric. I'm reading these song titles and I've had a moment where that was my favorite song almost for for basically all the songs. It just like you said, every time you listen to it, you just come back with a different favorite.
Well, and again, you said that this album is the oldest one you're going back to, but she actually has one other album before this, and I don't know if I know anything off of it. Looking at the album, it's actually called Lana Del Rey, aka Lizzie Grant, and that came out in 2010, and I don't think it was ever released as a physical album, but Lana was able to, in the Taylor Swift ability, she was able to go back and get the rights back to her album. So originally she was having to fight the producers and the record label, but she was able to get the rights back from them. So that's awesome. And hopefully someday she'll do like a re-record or a re-release. That would be awesome. Oh, hang on. What am I finding now? Kill Kill was an EP, so that's not a full-length album, but that came out in 2008. So, yeah, Lana has been doing this thing for quite a while, so that's awesome. But going back to the topic at hand, we were talking Born to Die as your number one pick. You know for a fact that is going to be the album. Where are we going for the song, though? Because, again, it's hard when it's like it's your baby. What's your favorite child? Each song, again, has had its time for you as this is the song. But is there anything like right now? Because obviously it's October 2024. This will be being released in November. Is there something that is vibing with you today that maybe wouldn't be vibing for you in the future or wasn't even last week?
So for this album, I think I'm going to choose a song it's like in the past year or the last few months, that one has been my favorite song. Um, Before that, I really loved Off to the Races and Blue Jeans. And then a while ago, I liked video games, but I think right now, and since returning from America, I think National Anthem is the one that I have to choose. It's the right one for me.
And this song, again, if you are unfamiliar with Lana, if you're a newbie, hopefully we are getting you to add each and every song onto your Spotify list as we are going about this recording. But the music video itself premiered back in 2012, and it depicts Lana as Marilyn Monroe and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and A$AP Rocky was JFK, and portrays the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And positive reviews noted the song's critical evaluation of lavish lifestyles, noting its contribution to the lyrical and thematic structure of the album as a whole. So again, favorable praise overall for this song. And again, this album is one that, as I said, constantly keeps jumping back up into the Billboard charts and the streaming charts. So clearly, you made a great choice with the popular vote for this.
Yeah, of course I did. So I think also, Lana is Miss Americana. Well, not in a Taylor way, but she is Americana because, I said I learned about Woodstock through her songs because, where I'm not gonna hear no random TikTok facts, who's gonna talk about random history events like that? So that's where I learned about that. And this song, I didn't even know, or maybe I had seen it like a long time ago, the music video. I didn't even know about that. And that is another way how she incorporates, the American dream in her music, the Americana. Listening to the song makes me feel like, I'm the American dream, in the 60s. I don't know. It just in my imagination, I'm in a dream where I'm, in the rich upper class American home with my wealthy husband, and the kids, and everybody looks perfect. And it's just, the golden era of Americans and the whole country. And I think it's just really dreamy and nostalgic. Even not, I mean, it's not nostalgic for me. I've never had that, but it just I don't know. It gives me this nostalgia that I've never had. Another thing she does is probably unintentionally she like educates some people about American history and American events and stuff. I don't think she means that, but that's what she does.
Well, and you have mentioned to me before, and I think that, well, I know you've played it, but I couldn't remember if it was in the truck or if it was at home on the laptop. But the live version of this is a little different with the intro.
Oh yeah. Was this one of my favorites? Probably, yeah. I probably had one of the pirated versions that I was playing to you on. Oh, there was the demo or like the rockier version of this. Oh, that one is so good too.
Again, it's so hard to pick, but in this time that we are recording, it is October of 2024. This is your number one pick off of your number one album. You went with Born to Die by Lana Del Rey as your album, and the song on that is National Anthem. So, ladies and gentlemen, please take off your hats and put your hand over your heart for Lana Del Rey National Anthem on Top 5 Records.